Hi, this is Erin Bogar from freethyfeet.com. Today we're going to be doing injury prevention exercises and injury alleviation exercises for runner's knee. The first exercise we're going to start with here is fire hydrants. You're going to get on your hands and knees. Your shoulders should be directly over your hands and your hips should be directly over your knees. You should have a nice flat back square to the ground. You're going to be lifting your leg to the side like a dog at a fire hydrant. This is strengthening your gluteus medius, your abductors. So abductors tend to be weak in runners because the only way to strengthen them is side-to-side motion or lateral motion. And as runners, we're always moving forward, never side to side. When your glute medius are strong, they're keeping your knee tracking straight, which is very important for healthy running knees. When people have weak glute medius, their knees tend to track too far in, and that can cause patella maltracking, which is another common running knee injury. So on all these exercises, I'd like you to max out, do as many as you can each side. Next, we're going to move on to side lying leg raises. Make sure your hips are stacked evenly on top of each other here. You're going to start with your foot towards the sky. Here we're working again your gluteus medius, your abductors, and by turning your foot up, we're working your external hip rotators. All very important for keeping your knee tracking straight. Now you're going to turn your foot down so that you can also work your internal hip rotators. Most people tend to be stronger on one leg than the other, so make sure you're doing everything even on both sides, and if you know you have a dominant leg, then you can possibly do more exercises on the weak side. The more symmetrical your legs are, the better for your running. You're going to be more efficient, more injury-free. As you get stronger at this exercise, you can also add ankle weights to make it more challenging. Now we're moving into single leg floor bridge. For this exercise, your heels are going to be down, toes up to engage your lower legs. Your butt should be as close to your feet as you can go here. You're going to straighten one leg, flex your toe to your shin, and you're lifting your hips evenly. Make sure one hip is not above the other. For this exercise, your glutes should be doing the majority of the work. If you feel cramps in your hamstrings here, it's because your glutes are not doing as much work as they should, and the hamstrings are compensating for inhibited glutes. This can be fairly common. If you have inhibited glutes, you're very high risk of getting a knee injury, so you want to make sure that you're focusing on glute strengthening exercises, which is what we're doing here today. Always pay attention to good form. If you're not focusing on good form, you're teaching your body bad biomechanics, and that's just going to cross over into whatever else you're doing. Now we're coming to standing for single leg squats. So single leg squats, stand up nice, tall, straight back. As you're going down in your squat, you're thinking about sitting down like you're sitting back in a chair. Your hips are going back. This is helping the exercise stay glute dominant instead of quad dominant. Most runners tend to be quad dominant. It's far better to be glute dominant runner for your knees. Your glutes are the strongest muscle in your body, and so you want to rely on them as much as possible. Here's a side view of the same exercise, keeping everything nice and straight. If you can use a mirror while you're doing this exercise, that would be great because then you can watch and make sure your knees are tracking perfectly straight. You do not want your knees tracking in on this exercise when you're doing them. Again, you'll just be encouraging bad mechanics. So you want to make sure you're getting nice straight tracking here, nice straight back. Thank you for watching our video. Please visit us at freethyfeet.com.